Hello again, everyone. This is Lolly Jeanette, and here is another story time. I'm sure you guys were waiting for this one. Let's get started. So, yes, this is gonna be probably a double story time. A double story time in one video. Starting this week, you guys already are fully aware that I started college, which I have mentioned in the other video. Not sure if you guys looked at it, but do check that out. I just submitted it yesterday late at night. It was just one of those where something comes up and then you have to go and then you're kind of falling behind schedule. Yeah. Never fails. But anyways, so this Monday, and yes, you're going to hear dogs again. You guys already know. This Monday, I was there with my brother because once again, I mentioned that my brother is going to the same college as me, which he's attending the police academy, and well, with me, I'm just trying to get my history degree. And you guys are aware that I didn't pass my TSI, but decided to just go ahead, just take the courses. It's fine. At least because to me, I just, whatever, fine. Because either way, no matter what, you're gonna have to study. But yeah, I am familiar with the college, but I am not familiar with the layout, like where's where. My older brother was told that there was a gym, and he was even considering, oh, you know what? Let's go find it. I want to see where it is, because for some reason, I was thinking it was one of those huge gyms, like, in high school where they're... Why? In fact, I didn't even really get to see anything at all because of, well, what I'm just about to tell you guys. So, we found, it's in Building C. We were already heading over there, and that I think that was his instructor that came out from there, and he was like, the gym is closed till 2 p.m. Now I'm gonna go and have to make arrangements or something, because it's ridiculous, really, to kind of seek permission to use the gym. And my older brother was just, okay, alright, I just wanted to go see where it was, that way I get an idea where it's at. And well, so did I, because again, I was still like, I wanted to get familiarized with the place, that way I wouldn't get lost, it's one of those, I mean, obviously, everybody goes through that when you're going to a new school, or, like, oh my god, I forgot what classroom I was supposed to go next, but, of course, college is different. Well, I mean, again, it is different from high school, obviously. College is not high school. But, anyways, yeah, so we're on our way to the building, which is Building C. And if I stumble on my words, just know, again, it's rushed. It's a little rushed. And I have no problem, doing videos for you all. It's just, once again, I am on a schedule here, so I'm just trying to not make it look like I'm just trying to rush out of here, that way I just get it over with, and not wanting to sit down to do this with y'all, because again, I decided to do that. If I have a little bit of spare time, which I do, but majority of my time has to go on studying. But before I get sidetracked, let's get back to the topic. So yes, Building C, where me and my older brother came face to face with this female instructor who wanted to bite our heads off just for wanting to know where the gym was. So I'm just looking around, same with my older brother. we're entering this hall and we're looking. There's a classroom like right on the left side. It was an active classroom. I only saw like 2 students, I think. I don't know. But I mean, I didn't want to just keep staring. And we were going straight down the hall. And then suddenly we just heard a voice call out to us, "Hey, the gym's closed." But she was giving us that, the gym's closed. You can't go in there. You're not allowed, and you must have your ID. Yeah, but with this psychotic look in her, in her eyes or her face, like, I'm not even kidding when I say she looked psychotic. She was like, I can't even do it right now, and just, again, this is a small work area, so that's why I'm at a distance right now. You can see my microphone. But anyways, she was giving us that look. Like this intense look, like, again, like if she was gonna bite our heads off if we made one single movement or one step. And even though that we were still kind of far from the gym, I think. I don't know. We didn't even get to properly see it because that lady wanted to just rip off our heads just looking. Yeah. And my older brother said, "Oh, I know, it's just that we're just trying to get an idea where the gym is." Okay, but still, you need to have your IDs, and it's closed. Lights are off. Building's locked, or whatever. They close at 2 p.m. Just, still, 2 o'clock. Lights off. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and my brother, "Oh, okay, thank you." And I'm like, "Thank you, ma'am." "You're welcome." And then, like, after she closed the door, we were away from her. And he was just like, "That was really uncalled for." I'm like, "I know. She looked like she wanted to bite our heads off for that." And he's like, "No kidding." And we both were just making jokes. Just to kind of lighten the mood here, because I can tell that he was upset. And I mean, I was just like, chill, lady, chill. Chill. Did you have your Snickers today or no? Because I think you need one. But yeah. That is but here's the thing. You know what's sad about these instructors? Some, I mean, we're not saying everybody. It's because my older brother was saying that, it's sad because, like, a lot of these instructors, or, some instructors, they think they're high and mighty. And I'm like, yeah, because of their title. They think because, they're trying to be scary. They're trying to scare you and tower over you, like, they have the title on them, and they're, they think they can just do whatever they want to their students. I mean, even though we're not her students, but just to anybody. It's like, you're not, maybe you were a little scary, but I've seen worse. Yeah. So, actually, you just looked a lot more pathetic than anything. Now, please understand, guys. This is not to trash talk about anybody, and obviously instructors are not all instructors are evil or like that. There's just some people, I mean, it's just the human race. That is all part of the human race. So that is story time number 1, and now story time number 2. Yeah, during this interesting week. During first day of college, yeah. Okay. What did the day offer me? Well, animal violence. Why? Because, I think I mentioned it in my other video that there's this section where there's like a good amount of shade because there's the building behind me, which is the library that has the lab and stuff, the computer lab. And you see, I'm at this table, or that's behind me, and there's these there's other trees there. Yeah, and they have like 4 little chairs. One, 2, 3, 4, and it's kind of like a greenish color. Yeah, obviously I chose that because the other chairs had dookie on it, bird dookie. And I already made that mistake by sitting on one of them, and my backpack had gotten stained by bird dookie. I'm like, oh, that is gross. I'm like, okay, let me like check to see if there's any bird dookie. No, well, the one that I was sitting at, no, there wasn't, thankfully. So I pull out my sketchbook. I packed my sketchbook with my pens, which are somewhere around here on the bed, and I have my water bottle. And the good thing is that the area that I'm at, it's in front of the building that I was supposed to be located before I found out that my class had canceled, my algebra class. But yeah, I just sat there. There's a building in front of me. There's a door going. It's kind of like on the side, or however you explain it. There's a door. Okay, there's a door that leads to inside, and then there's a hallway. I mean, obviously, and they have They have the restrooms there, and then they have the little water fountains. They even have the ones where you're able to fill up your water bottle. Now, I don't know what it's called, but where you put your bottle underneath, and damn it, yeah. So anyways, that was good. I mean, I was near like everything. And yeah, it couldn't get any more interesting. I was out there, I was drawing, like a few minutes later, maybe like an hour. I don't even know exactly because I wasn't looking at the time. I just heard these, they call chicos, they're the mockingbirds. I just heard one of them like fly over my head, and then the other one came at it. So they were like fighting, like they like fought over my head. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell? Yes, but like they didn't like stay there. They just kept going, and they went to the damn tree in front of me, and I'm like, okay, that was not strange at all. Okay, it's part of nature. And then a few minutes later, oh, look at the cute squirrel there. Oh, I think it's gonna go climbing on that tree in front of me. And then that's when I noticed that there was another squirrel there. It literally attacked the other one. I'm like, I'm just over here confused, like, what the hell? I mean, day 1 and there's animal violence. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. And I saw that squirrel get thrown, or not thrown, or I don't know if it just jumped or something, but like, again, I'm right here, mind you, okay? I'm right here trying to draw. Those squirrels were attacking each other. I saw one fly towards my table, but from underneath, I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, is there anything else you guys would like to offer on this interesting day? Later on, when I'm already about to leave the campus, or I mean, because I was still outside, right? But I had went inside for a certain amount of time, but then I came out. And I do just like walk around that way, I'm getting exercise. I'm not just sitting like a freaking sack of potatoes. And again, here we go. Deja vu. There is this freaking squirrel. I'm like, oh, I hope it's not another one. I'm like, oh, look, there's another squirrel. I think it's thirsty, and I was gonna try to, like, okay, well, maybe if I pour some water on the ground or somewhere, it'll drink it, because it was going underneath these, I don't know, these weird looking pipes. It was just like drinking from there, like trying to get water. I'm like, oh. And this yellow tummy bird, which is called the chickadee. I don't know. I freaking forgot what they're called. But they have brown and they have a yellow tummy. They're very small, like almost as the size of the sparrows, but they're maybe a little bit bigger. That one just flew and started attacking the damn squirrel. I'm like, okay, all right, well, bye. I'm just like, okay, really? This is what day one had to offer me. Animal violence. I'm telling you, I was so strange out. I was just weirded out. I'm like, it's so strange. And then on, what was it? Wednesday. Actually, this was a little, it's not strange, but it's adorable. I saw these two ducks with the ducklings. I'm like, oh my god, that is so adorable. And one's just running like that. And my mom's over here like, you're scaring them. I'm like, I'm not trying to scare them, but they're so adorable. I had to take a picture in the video. So yeah, this week was very interesting. It went from, because the animal violence happened first. Of course, the animal violence happened first, and then during our lunch break, that's when the mean old scary lady that wanted to bite our heads off, that was the second thing that happened. Well, in the center of the day, I had to receive this, well, me and my older brother, I had to receive this evil lady that was just trying to be scary. And then the third thing, that was more animal violence. And I just thought it was interesting. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, this week has been interesting, but I still enjoyed it because, again, I'm not in this bad environment. I mean, even if this environment wasn't terrible or in this condition that it's in right now, I would have been happy. And not that I wouldn't be happy here. It's just, I mean, I want to be happy, but I just can't be happy when, the situation continues. But even then, with this another step in life, of course I'm going to be much happier because it's a new step in life. It's a new chapter. That's another thing I wanted to also say before I end the video. So, looks like I am going to be going on Thursdays again. How did that happen? Well, you see, my dad knew that I am not going to be able to do the things that I want to do, and he told me, I don't want this to be the reason why you fail. So, I want you to go over there on Thursdays. But I told him that I just don't want it to seem like it's me being unfair, even though it's like, Friday they're closed, so I have to be here. But yeah, that happened, and I don't know how my mom's gonna take it, so I don't know. I mean, but again, this is very important for me, and I don't know what else to say, but I'm gonna have to do it because I cannot have any of this, because it's gonna conflict with my studying, and it's like, what's the point of going to college if I'm gonna fail? I mean, I don't think there's retakes or anything. Again, I don't really know much about college, but still, I don't want to just, and then because of something so ridiculous. But anyways, guys, so this is the end of the story time, double story time. Please do make sure to check out this channel for more. I can't guarantee you that I'll be consistently posting all the time. However, I posted like 2 videos yesterday, one on here and one on my music and paranormal, the spooky side. Because here, I mean, you might get some here and there, like a combination. Well, really, you'll get a combination of things here, but the other channel is separated for my music. And if you guys like ghost stories, you like, folk tales and all these amazing things that the world has, the dark side of the world, meaning the spooky stuff, the other channel will be for you. I have been wanting to post another story, paranormal related story of, real experiences. I've been wanting to do a lot of things, like 12 haunted places, things like that, but that takes time, which I don't have. And I did recently upload a snippet of a new song. It's not the Joy of Creation related. It's actually separately from that. It's not, it's on another album that I've been working on as well. Once again, I am not in the right environment to be able to just freely be able to just sing and all these things. I have to have, I used that little bit of time that I had yesterday to kind of record a demo vocal. Again, demo vocal. So it's not the final, it's just an idea, because later in the end it may just be sounding a little bit different. But anyways, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you guys hopefully next week. If not, again, I'm still here, I'm still alive. Just be aware that I'm in college and my main is going to be my studies, but I will still try to make time for you all. Don't feel like you guys are pressuring me, because this is what I want, okay? So, hope to see you guys next week. Goodbye. Look at me, what do you see? Something that has come to life.